Hello, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Moondrop Chaconne. As a disclaimer, this is my personal unit that I got from Shenzhen Audio. I was not paid or influenced to say anything good or bad about this product. And so, the Moondrop Chaconne is a $320 earbud that is made by Moondrop, and as you can see, well, look, this is an actual earbud, not like a true wireless earbud, but like an actual earbud. You see this? This is what people call a flathead earbud to distinguish from like what everyone else calls an earbud. And how flatheads fit are, instead of how IEMs use like ear tips to seal inside your ear canal, right? Pretend this is like an ear or an ear hole. And this is the earbud. The earbud sits outside the ear canal, and that's how you get your seal. Usually with like the foams on the earbud, because for earbuds you usually use full foams like this instead of donut foams with like a hole. But you can also use silicone rings or wing tips to help you get a better seal, or well, not seal, but help it fit better in your ear. And earbuds are highly fit dependent. If your ears are uneven, or if anything else makes your ears not equal in some way or another, you can tell with the earbuds, and that's a detriment of earbuds. It's like, and unlike an IM, as I said, you can have like a seal with ear tips. With earbuds, there's nothing like that. If you can't get a good seal, you're kind of out of luck. So that's why earbuds are kind of a niche product. But if you find a good earbud that can seal well and has a good sound, earbuds are pretty good. Build wise for the Chaconne, it's very well built. I love the titanium and the brass. Well, you can't really see the brass because of the buds, but the faceplate is made out of brass, and the titanium shell is very solid, but it's kind of weighty. But when I wear it in my ears, it's fairly comfortable. I can wear them for hours. It's just, the length of this is kind of long, and as I said, it's kind of weighty, but it is what it is. The cable itself looks very nice, but if I had a minor gripe with it, it's that, look, it kind of, it's not as good as like a braided IM cable, that's for sure, but it looks pretty, and it doesn't handle the worst. It's just, it could be better for the price. And also, as you can see, it's non-detachable, which is a big thing, especially for pricier products. You'd expect detachable cables, but it is what it is. It's not the worst stock cable, so it's not the end of the world, but I would expect better. And if they made another iteration of the Chaconne, I'd expect a detachable cable. I forgot the box, the accessories, but it is what it is. What you get in the box is this case. As you can see, it's kind of nice. Has a metal clasp, or it's magnetic, so you can, like, you don't need zippers. You get a shirt clip, which I never used because shirt clips are kind of dumb, except for microphonics, but I don't care about microphonics personally because I wouldn't really use anything outside except maybe beater buds, and I don't care about sound then. And let me see. Oh, it came with like 10 thin foams, which is something I should get into as well. Different types of foams affect the sound, right? Since it's like tuning, it's like if you cover a driver, like, obviously it makes different sounds because the sound has to come through the foam, right? So I'm not using the stock foams. I'm using these ones, which came from my other earbuds, not because it changed the sound too much, but because it felt nicer. The stock foams are kind of like scratchy, which is unfortunate, but they still sound nice, and these sound nice too. But don't use too thick of a foam like Hagee foams, because I find it makes the sound too warm and like it really takes away from what makes the Chaconne special. As for the bass, I found it to be pretty clean, fast, and not bloated. There's some sub bass roll off because of the open design of earbuds, but there's still a surprising amount, and the mid bass is actually pretty good for quantity, and there's pretty decent texture, but like I wouldn't say it's for bass heads, but bass is definitely not lacking. And for the mids, I'd say they're nice and forward, especially for female vocals. Uh, Woodwind string and brass instruments shine really well. Stuff like violin, piano, guitar, saxophone, and trumpets. But one thing I have to say about this is vocals. If the song has like kind of recessed vocals, if they're mixed that badly, it'll show up. Um, but aside from that, mids are pretty good. As I said, vocals are forward, especially females. There's a nice texture to them, and I found them to be really good. It's not too forward and shouty, but it's still fine. I found the treble to be nice and smooth. There's no fatigue. There's good extension for earbuds. There's really nothing to fault it for except maybe I want a bit more. On to technicalities. I found the Chaconne to be wide and open due to the nature of earbuds. The earbuds are generally pretty open. I found there to be a surprising amount of detail without boosted treble. I can hear like tiny details in songs, like if there's a live performance and like a violinist is adjusting their bow on the violin, or like they're moving in their seat or something, you can hear it. Imaging, layering, and separation is good. It works better with the Chaconne works better with well-recorded songs, but poorly recorded songs still sound fine, but they could sound better. And closing thoughts. Overall, the Chaconne is a niche product in a niche market in a niche hobby. It's an interesting experience for people who want to try out very high-end earbuds, and for people who also know their limitations. However, it's not for anyone who wants to dip their toes into the vast world of earbuds. I still recommend it.